back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians try to escape the horrors of the mists. As the meeting of the Council of 12 approached, the troupe strategized with Ezra. Del suggested they should each vote to free themselves to avoid any suspicion that they were working with the god. Shadow Nemesis managed to store his axe without activating its curse. New Rogue realized he hadn't had much fun in his short life, so Tyler found some games to play. And Ezra took Del aside to tell her of powers that Lucretia had bequeathed to her in her will. Finally, the other Dark Lords arrived, and the troupe was shocked to see the genie Severian Wolfe among them. Can they make it through the vote without arousing suspicion? I doubt it.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft. We're so excited to be here. We're so excited that you're here. We're going to find out what happens next. In our previous episode, all of our party were hanging out with Ezra in one of the rooms attached to the central voting chamber for this Council of 12 inside Ravenloft. They reconfirmed the rules. They have to go out. Every Dark Lord of these 12 will vote. It requires a unanimous vote for a Dark Lord to be set free. And they discovered while they are here, they are all, as is everyone else, truly mortal. Die here, it's game over. Dark Lord powers do not apply. Our party played Pokemon Monopoly. They asked their final questions of Ezra. They learned that having a pantheon of gods means that good and bad things happen. And Del had some time alone to process everything that she had lost, discovering she could not open her letter from Lucretia yet, and that Ezra is going to open up some paths to allow Del to absorb some hellish powers that had been bequeathed upon her in Lucretia's hell will. Then everyone made their way out to vote. They got a chance to see the other 7 Dark Lords who had come out, all with very different vibes and presentations. And perhaps most shockingly of all was the 7th, Severian Wolfe, the evil genie that put Del in this circumstance, as well as removing Tyler's legs and doing a selection of evil things before being freed.
Yep.
That's what everybody found out.
Ta-da!
It's a comedy. Okay.
You're proud of yourself, you jerk.
Del was mad at me over the break. It was pretty. She came to the kitchen, just called me a jerk like 4 times.
It's true. Yes, it's accurate.
All righty.
How dare you over and over.
And with that, it's time for us to return to Ravenloft. You are all sitting around this council table when Severian Wolfe floats forwards into sight and takes his seat. New Rogue, of your 4 companions, you are seated the furthest to the right, which means you are seated next to Ezra, who secretly under the table reaches over with a hand, touches your side, and you find your memory clearing. And you realize you can remember now a conversation that Severian Wolfe had removed from your memory. You now remember the conversation you had on the battlefield in full, where Severian gave you ideas and opened up to you in a way that Severian was not comfortable with you knowing. But that memory has been freed up, and you realize that it is now returned to you as Ezra's hand withdraws under the table.
I'm going to look at Ezra and just in awe. I'm looking up at her. It's just like a baby, in the baby seat, looking at mom driving in front of him,
Yep. And she gives you the subtlest wink, which is much more subtle than what you were currently doing. To remind everyone, this camera is panning around this entire league of villains, then across Ezra and to the 4 of you in your seats as part of this 12, as the walls in between these tunnel sections turn to mist for brief moments and figures step through. In between each of these segments, you are seeing some of these implacable agents of the dark powers that you had only briefly seen before. They are in black tailored suits with white ties, perfectly coiffed hair, and symmetrical features. You're seeing every kind of gender presentation in terms of body shape, but the presentation is identical. The one thing that stands out the most on top of this chilling display of synchronized perfection, instead of eyes, they all have a band of black smoke just over where their eyes would be and nothingness. There is a strong sense of wrongness about them. There is a strong sense of menace. There is a strong sense of an icy control. You faced a lot of villains who give off auras before. These agents feel wrong. Even looking at them, there's just something off in the most tremendously disturbing way, almost as though they were a perversion of the natural order. And that is when a robed figure, you can only see the bottom half of their face under these gray robes, appears through the mist wall behind the podium and steps up to it. You see sallow, elderly, like elderly, droopy-skinned jaw and gnarled hands reaching out from within this robe as the figure steps up onto the podium and looks out, surveying you all. Though you can't see eyes beneath this gray robe, you have the impression that this figure can see you. And this figure begins to speak.
I am the Herald of the Mists, as you all know, and it is time for you to vote. This is your Council of 12. You have had the time to negotiate. You have had the time to speak. You have received the memories of your punishments and your crimes. Let us vote.
And he turns to the first seat and says,
Rage Knight, whom shall be freed?
And you see the Rage Knight reach forwards, and she presses one of the gems in front of her. And you see it light up in front of her. From where you are, can you all roll me a perception?
Oh, boy.
Oh, come on, dude. That's another nat 1 for me.
18.
Got a 10.
8.
Okay, 3 of you have no idea what is going on. It's a nat 1, but this is just a hell of a situation, so don't worry about that one, Tyler. We're going to let that one ride. This is the nat 1 of scenes. New Rogue, you, however, see that she pushed one of the gems into the table that has the flaming fist over a broken ring, which is the same symbol that hangs over her door, and it lights up in front of her. The Herald turns and says,
Gibbous Moonstone, whom should be set free?
And the dragon meets demon figure reaches out and presses a gem in front of them. Can I get a roll from Dell and from Shadow Nemesis? Perception.
16.
12.
Okay, Dell, you make it out this time. Gibbous Moonstone pushes down on the gem that has the pair of hands praying that are dripping blood that is over his door, and a gem lights up in front of himself.
Corby of the third brain, whom should be set free?
And the Mind Flayer reaches out and presses one of the gems. Shadow Nemesis, can you roll me a perception?
Boy, we're going to be here a while. Okay, 16.
Okay, fabulous. You see that Corby of the third brain reaches out and presses down on the gem with the same plaque over Corby's door, which is the fangs wrapped around a brain with a blue tear to either side.
Terrence Tyke, whom should be set free?
And the masked figure in the big refrigerator body tough guy reaches out and presses the gem with his symbol on it.
The Cardinal, whom should be set free?
And the figure with spikes through his eyes and his body reaches out and presses his own gem.
Count Yashi, whom should be set free?
And the mustachioed, befurred, undead creature reaches forward and presses his own gem.
Ezra, who should be set free?
Ezra reaches out and touches the gem that symbolizes Ezra.
Judge Nemesis, whom should be set free?
Oh, yes, that's right. I'm Judge Nemesis. I just wanted to say before we all voted, I brought some pizza pockets. If we all wanted to have a little something, just kind of make this a little fun. Oh, all right.
Can
Well, I'll
you
pass it
roll
around.
me a persuasion at disadvantage?
No.
I would have loved it if it was just dead silence. Just nothing.
All right, fine. They're cheese. Persuasion disadvantage.
They're cheese.
Of course, this is when I roll a nat 20. That is a 6.
The entire table of villains and your companions turn to face you, and the Herald speaks, saying,
Would any of the Dark Lords, while mortal, like to sup upon food offered by another Dark Lord?
Silence reigns.
No, look, I'll eat some. Look, it's not like poison or anything. It's good. It's good.
Judge Nemesis, I repeat,
No.
whom should be set free?
All right. Then I push one of these buttons, eh? All right. I was this. No, I was this one. I voted for me, but you can still have some of these pizza pockets if you want.
Can you, as the mist swirls up around you, roll me a d6?
It's my last episode. 5.
Okay, you successfully vote for yourself. You were confused for a moment about the plaque's significance, but you do vote for yourself.
New Arthur, whom should be set free?
New rogue.
Is he next to me? Can I nudge him?
You.
New Arthur, whom should be set free?
Who's? Oh, the old man who died.
Push your button, dum-dum.
Okay, yes.
Man who died?
Okay, and it is. And then I look and I inspect it, and I realize I just glanced at it before. I thought it was like this cool-looking priest over top of like a grave, and then I look on closer inspection. It's like a dancing fool with like a blindfold, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to press that one.
And
I guess
you press that one, discovering what it truly means. And the Herald's sightless eyes underneath the hood turn to you, Dell, and say,
Prince Del Bright Eyes, whom should be set free?
And I am silently pushing the button that was over my hallway. Whoop, yep.
and your gem lights up in front of you.
Tyler Gravewalker, whom should be set free?
And I rolled a natural 1. Am I able to discern what I'm supposed to do?
Tyler.
I think you are not sure how this voting system works. You've been so caught up in what's going on. New Rogue almost getting his name wrong and the Herald almost spotting it. You have 12 gems in front of you and it's not clear how to vote.
Me. I vote me.
You must press the selected gem, Tyler Gravewalker.
Yes, I know that.
Notice
I know
this
that.
knowledge was imprinted upon you when you came to your cell.
I know that. We all know that. So, obviously, it would just be, this one. And can I roll a d12, Ryan?
Yeah, do it. Roll me a d12. I do have these numbers.
Yay!
You know which one is mine?
You want a 10.
Okay. No way. No, okay. I thought it was a 10. I rolled a 6.
You press the gem only afterwards realizing that it has the screaming face inside an elaborate series of lines. And a second gem lights up in front of the cardinal, and you see everyone stiffen. There's just a surprise around this place. The agents do not react, and the Herald does not visibly react.
A vote for the Cardinal.
Oh,
Interesting.
no. Can I, that was a mistake. Can I do it?
You
Can I do it again?
pretend this was a mistake.
I'm pressing another gem.
There's nothing's happening.
Pressing another one. I'm just pressing.
Just press hold like on an elevator.
just mashing a keyboard kind of.
Everyone has been imprinted with the rules. You will not confuse your fellow Dark Lords. They will remember this choice the next time they return to this table.
Okay. Great.
Severian Wolfe, whom do you set free?
And Severian Wolfe reaches out and presses a gem and votes for himself. And there is a loud gong again, and thunder cracks around all of you.
You have voted, and because there is no unanimous decision, you will return to your domains, to your hells, to the tortures you so righteously deserve. When this council reconvenes, you will remember everything, and you will prove yet again that you deserve your places here. So speaks the Herald of the Mists.
And the Herald raises both hands and claps them together, and everything around you turns to mist. But for this brief moment, you find yourselves still seated on your chairs as everything changes around you, and you can see Ezra seated on the chair next to all of you. And Ezra turns to you and says, "You can choose where to go, and then I have to release you. We have very little time. The Cardinal or Count Yashi."
Well,
I mean, you voted for Cardinal, right?
I guess. I didn't mean to.
Maybe we got an in there then.
The Cardinal will have no memory of what happened inside this chamber. The Herald just made that clear.
I know, but when we get back there,
That is possible, yes.
it's up to you.
It's up to me?
Yeah.
It needs to be up to someone. You have 10 seconds.
I vote Cardinal.
You rogue?
okay, yeah, sure, Cardinal. Tyler likes him, so I like him.
I
Tyler?
don't. Okay, Cardinal, I guess.
Then let's do the Cardinal.
To the Cardinal it is. Best of luck. I'll help you however I can. And Ezra snaps a finger, and you all find yourselves falling through the mists. And you are overcome by waves of power, the same waves you have experienced before as you have shifted between realms, taking on new titles, taking on the mantle of these Dark Lords. And you all upgrade to level 7. Increase your stats, friends, because you're
Oh
level
my
7.
God.
And we will find out what Dell is right after this commercial break.
Dinosaur.
You find yourselves landing on a road, a cobbled road, but in the middle of nowhere. You can't see any cities in sight. You can see the woods. Clearly they've been carved out around this path, but it's not too broad. It's not too well used. It seems well out of the way. You can look into the distance and see hills curving down, valleys, but in front of you is a strange cottage, nearly 100 feet away, tucked in with the woods to the position where you wouldn't be able to see it if you were 100 feet to your left or 100 feet to your right. But there is this strange home, this mansion in the sense of like a rich person's mansion, where they're like, it's my summer home, and it's incredibly elaborately put together. But it sits abandoned, torn down, multiple stories, but the windows are broken. The wood is rotting. There are, lichens and vines growing up the sides. And you find yourselves in your gear, your powers fully recharged as though the day had begun, fully healed. Mechanically, you are all level 7. Only Dell, you lost your warlock powers when you lost Lucretia.
Yeah.
Which means you began this as a level 3 bard. But what you receive in exchange for that tremendous loss is the new gain of 4 levels of paladin. And we did talk about this off air. So there are a very specific set of paladin rules that you are using. For those who are D&D aficionados, do you want to explain the rules you are choosing and how we're going to be dealing with them different mechanically and narratively, but mechanically, what have you chosen?
Yeah, mechanically, the paladin oath I chose was the Oathbreaker paladin to get evil powers.
Ooh.
And the ability to positively affect undead and things like that, because Dell's got
Why?
those. those wonderful shady friends. And as you look around, you see Rumple Foreskin is there. Dr. Deputy Extreme is back. Jack Magnum is here. Your companions are returned. As you quickly check your hips and your equipment, though, you realize that the Sunblade, the Talisman of Ultimate Evil, the Icon of Ravenloft, and the Reaper's Scream are gone.
No! Oh!
Specific items attached to Dark Lords and Realms of the Past that meant they could not move forwards because they were part of their specific legends.
We never learned what the Icon of Ravenloft did.
Perfect.
Fucking felt ourselves getting that.
Probably just like one.
That's
hit
my
kill.
bad. I should have asked you to investigate it.
No, I had a lot going on.
And the mists swirl up around a few of you. Del, the mists swirl up around you, and as they draw back, you find yourself on your hip, kind of tucked into your belt, is a deck of cards.
What?
Oh, your gambit.
Another one?
As you pick up those cards and you can look at them, you can see that there are creatures on each of them. Just different pictures of creatures. You're not sure exactly how this works, but you do have this strange deck.
Pokemon cards?
These are great questions. You're not seeing Pokemon, to be clear.
Okay.
New Rogue, the mists swirl up around you, around one of your hands, and as they draw back, you find yourself wearing a ring. And as you look at this gold-banded ring, you see the shape of a goose with its wings outstretched, wrapped around the sides of your finger. You also, for the first time, realize there is an increased weight in one of your pockets. And as you reach down, you realize you are now carrying 2 wet rocks, because at one point you became naked, which gave you another wet rock, and they got your clothes back, so you have 2 wet rocks.
No, the damp rock of pocket filling?
Yeah, you have 2 of them now.
No. Oh, God, I want to throw these away, but I'm not that stupid.
I think 2 is a bit of a reset for you, actually. I think you're in good shape.
What? You're just talking nonsense.
Okay.
What's this goose ring do?
I can.
Looks
take a look
nice
at that
next
if
to
you
my
want.
clockwork ring. Look, I have rings on my finger.
I see that. Yeah.
Fancy.
That's very nice. Did I get my axe back?
I mean, you can have an axe. I have one for you if you'd like it.
Oh, I'd like an axe. Yes, please. I don't have an axe right now, and it sucks.
All right. I'll walk towards Dr. Deputy and I'll take him away from the group as everybody gets their fun items.
Okay.
Just a second, boss. I gotta go away from the group to get a special axe.
Shadow Nemesis.
Yes.
What are you doing over there?
Well, I'm going to give him a weapon. I see when
Are you going to try to give him that berserker axe?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's not on your hip, and I'm pretty observant, so, like, are you going to try to give him a berserker axe and curse him so that he attacks everyone?
Well, I was going to ask him if he wanted it. I wasn't going to trick him. There's a lot of benefits to that axe. It makes you very powerful.
Ooh, can I use it then? I want to be powerful. I'm not very powerful.
Yeah, it's all yours if you want it.
Boss?
First axe.
Yeah, so if the axe, the reason that Shadow Nemesis doesn't want it is because it's a curse that if you wield the axe, it'll make you fight all of us. And so that's not very friendly.
I don't want to do that.
Well, see,
but I don't want to not have an axe. What do I do?
Now, hold on one second. That wasn't entirely true. You only attack people if you get hurt. So
Yeah, but I mean, looking at my history, I get hurt a lot.
See, yes, thank you.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean you hurt us. Hey, look.
Okay. Do you know, then you should have that axe because it sounds really good. Can I have the Nemesis axe again? That one was great.
Look, bud.
I killed you with that like 3 times.
I tried to give you an axe, and you didn't want it, so now you get no axe. Sorry. I'm going to take my bag, I'm going to walk away.
This is why I
DDX.
don't work for him. He's a dick.
All right, you had a
DDX.
chance.
Wait,
Yeah?
DDX. You should get something. I don't have an axe, but I do have this short sword. I like never use it. It's like short. Yeah, I basically use my hammer or my hands. Would you like my little short sword? It's short, just like you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm short. It's short. This is so nice.
All right. Well,
Does it have a name or any special powers?
I mean, I feel empowered when I wielded it before, so perhaps it has some confidence building powers, maybe.
Oh, short sword of bravery, you're saying?
Yeah, sure. Del, is it okay if I give him this little short sword?
That sounds great. Thanks so much, New Rogue. That's
Okay,
really
here
nice.
you go. Oh, you're welcome. Here you go, pal. Use it
thank
more
you.
than I did.
Oh, I will. If you've never used it, I'm gonna have to use it because I got this in the bow.
Wow, you're loaded.
Thank you. I'm powerful now.
That
I'm gonna
sounds
use
good.
this to kill someone. Yeah.
Tyler, can you help me with this ring? There's pictures of like a goose on it.
Yeah, can you take it off?
Yeah, of course. Here you go. I'm gonna toss it. Okay, open up your hand.
Yep, open hand.
All right, here you go. Boom. Good catch.
Thank you.
You all heard that, right? You heard it land in his hand.
We heard him catch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And that's when you all hear a blast of sorcerous energy as black smoke and brimstone bursts out of the windows of the house, and a figure comes screaming out of the front of it. You're seeing a young woman in her early 20s wearing some torn gear. She's got a couple of blades on her hip, but just staggering out of it, covered in blood, just going, ah! Running out of the house.
Whoa.
Should we help?
I think we should help her.
Miss.
Okay.
Help me! Help me! She collapses in front of you on the dirt.
New Rogue, you got this?
Sure. I'm going to use my boots and just like gently like kick her onto her back.
New Rogue.
I'm sorry. I just need you to examine your wounds. Where are you hurt?
I'm everywhere. Are you a cleric?
Yes, I am. Okay. Sorry. Here goes. Ezra, please imbue this young one with all of your healing energy. And I'm going to cure wounds level 2. Let me just roll that
let's
for
find
you.
out how much healing you do.
Maybe I'm going overboard. Maybe with level 2. I don't know. NPCs, right? Okay, 2d8. It's a 5.
Nice.
That's a 7.
Nice.
And gets to add a 4 on top of that.
5, 7, 12 plus 4 is 16. Very nice. Okay. Oh, and you see the most horrific rents where you can see that something is dug into her skin and torn open her kind of leather outfit, her armor, and her flesh. The worst of them seal a little bit shut, and she looks much more solid, though still clearly heavily injured. Oh, thank you. Oh, we have to go. We have to get out of here. Don't you ever go in that house. I got to disappear. And so do you. No one's supposed to see me.
What
Whatever
happened?
you want. Okay. I was doing a job for the nastiest gangster in all of Faerun. Exactly. I was doing the job for exactly. We ripped off something and we got sent out here. To hide out in this place, and something in it was bad. Something in it was so bad, and then everybody died, and they want me to die. There's a demon in there. There's a demon from hell in there, and I can't do it.
Calm down.
What?
Yeah,
I said calm down, and she asked, "There's a demon?"
Yeah.
Calm down. There's a demon. I can't stay calm. There's something that killed everybody. It's gonna kill me. It's the worst. I gotta go.
We're not gonna let anything happen to you.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. No one can stop it. It keeps talking, and the chains, they rip you apart.
Chains and spikes.
Yeah, that's. Are you on the demon side? Tell me you're not on the demon side. She scrabbles away and pulls a knife, and then pulls a knife in her other hand.
Hands up. I was like, nope, no. I might have seen someone who matches the description you're kind of giving me.
You seen the demon?
Maybe.
Did Exactly send you? Are you from Exactly?
I don't know who that is.
Can you roll me a persuasion?
I'm going to give you guidance.
Okay, just all out.
Okay, great.
Where's that D4? Thank you very much, new rogue. So, persuasion. Where are you? There we are. Okay. Total of 14.
Oh, okay. So you must be demon hunters or like Brotherhood of the Raven or the Feather or whatever. Oh, I hate those guys.
Ooh, oh, yeah, no, we're not them. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you know about a demon. Maybe your cultists. Good luck with it if that's your plan.
What's your name?
I'm Morna Loss. Morna Loss is my name.
Morna. My name is New Rogue. I'm a cleric of Ezra, god of the mists and life. These are my associates, my partners in good deeds. We are not affiliated with any demons and only wish to help you.
Okay, then we all need to disappear. Exactly, clearly sent me out here to kill me and the rest of the crew. It's the only thing that makes sense. This was all an elaborate trap. If I go back, I'm dead. So the five of us, 6 points to Dr. Deputy. We can start our own criminal network. We just got to find a town that doesn't have any crime, and we'll sort it out. It's gonna be great.
Do you have a safe haven you can go to safely, where we can meet up with you?
We're in the middle of nowhere. We're hours from anything, but I can disappear. If you're saying you're not ready to give up your lives, you want to roll the dice with Exactly, then you can absolutely do that. But me, I'm out of here. I am gone.
Morna, what was the job that Exactly sent you on?
We had to boost a bunch of stuff from a noble. So we went in, we ransacked the treasury, we brought a bunch of stuff back to this place. We're sitting and waiting, people drinking. Maybe, we all had our own different secret histories that we shared that ratcheted up the tension as we tried different things. And then a villain was introduced, and this demon tore everybody apart in an order that was dramatically exciting. And then I'm the only one to get out alive.
I mean, it sounds like, your story kind of like carries on here and might spin off into its own exciting thing.
Oh God, I hope not. I just want to disappear.
I don't know. It seems like it has long legs,
No, you guys are weird. I'm gonna leave. I don't know what the hell's happening. You're crazy. Okay, if you go in there, you're all dead, and that's not my fault. I'm going this way. She points to the left.
Okay. Do you need anything for the road?
You got money?
I might have a little money. I'm not sure. Hang on.
I got 33 gold.
I pull out some of my Monopoly money. Here, you can have some of it. Buy yourself something warm.
Okay, and she takes that.
Well, I guess you don't need my gold then. Good luck.
No, I'd really like the gold.
I don't know. You kind of already got that money.
I don't know if that's actually worth anything here. Okay, let's see.
Oh, it is.
She rolls her persuasion versus Dr. Deputy.
Oh, yeah, you can have it all. That money's crap.
And he gives you the gold.
Can't trust Shadow Nemesis. He tries to trick everyone. He wouldn't give me an axe.
Yeah.
Hey, I tried to.
Okay, okay, goodbye. I'm gonna leave. Good luck not dying. If you go in there, you're all insane. And she turns and books it into the distance. And you all find yourselves staring at a haunted house where it sounds like the Cardinal must be inside. And we'll take a quick commercial break right there.
Ooh.
You find yourselves looking at this house as the sun drifts towards the horizon in the distance, clearly close to setting, but it has not set yet. You stand 100 feet away from it. What do you do?
Well, I mean, it sounds like the Cardinal's in there, so...
Yeah, or something's in there.
Well, we got to go make friends, right? We got to help them out in a way that they'll remember. And I don't know how to make friends like that. I mean, like, Del, you're good at this kind of stuff. New Rogue, you two are both good at making friends.
Shadow Nemesis just there waiting for you to say something.
I will look over at Shadow Nemesis and explicitly say, not you. And then I'll go back to...
I have lots of friends.
Name 4.
Tyler, New Rogue, Dell, and Shadowmaster.
He's got us there.
Shadowmaster is attached to you physically.
But he's a friend. You asked for friend.
I'll confirm I'm your friend. There was a time where we were not, which means I must be now.
Oh yeah, buddy, you got it. Just say out loud.
I say
right.
we go inside. I think we're prepared for whatever is in there waiting for us. I mean, look at us. We're powered up to the hilt. I mean, Dell, look at you. I don't know what it is about you, but you have a gloss to you, a glow. You look like you're full of some kind of like unwieldy power that's just waiting to be tamed.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel pretty powerful. Ezra told me that apparently Lucretia bequeathed power to me in a will. So, however that works, but I mean, anywho, the Morna lady said that a bunch of people died. I could try and see if any of the dead people are ghosts, and we can ask them what happened. If you want.
All right, yeah.
Great.
Dell, the one thing I want to ask is, you've had no chance to process or deal with the fact that not only have you seen Severian Wolfe, but Severian Wolfe is one of the Dark Lords you have to win over. What have you been thinking as you landed in this realm in regards to that? Like, are you just trying to push it aside?
Yep.
Is it haunting you? Like, where are you at with it?
It was like, oh man, the whole time sitting at the table next to Severian Wolfe made me very angry. I was feeling very grumpy about that. And then it was just like, okay, as soon as we have an out to talk about anything else, I would rather talk about that. There we go. Back to the, I'm just going to pretend everything's normal.
Fabulous.
Fine.
Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
I can try. Oh, that's not bad at all. I rolled 17 on the dice, so that's a dirty 20.
You are managing to keep a lid on this pot. You are just keeping your feelings about Severian Wolfe and the situation bottled up. You are going about your plan here. So you wanted to summon a ghost. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's correct. And I think that you put it exactly. I am managing it. I am in manager mode, just being like, this is the task at hand. We will build a set / I will find random objects what change wants / we will do whatever Ezra wants. It's fine. Normal. Okay. So I took 3 damage as I sliced my hand open, and I'm like, it's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Where's the ghost at?
Sure are saying it's fine a lot, Del.
It's because it's fine.
All right, Del.
Stupid.
You do summon a ghost. You find yourself summoning the ghost of a gnome when you look at him. This is a young gnome, attractive in a Hollywood sense of things. Just you feel like maybe he's fresh off of a CW series, and he appears before you. Do you put your blood on him to kind of blood ghost him, or is this a private conversation?
I have a moment where I'm worried because I see gnome first and I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, no, it's a young gnome. It's fine. So I will put my blood fully on this gnome.
Oh, what happened?
Hi, you died.
Hello.
Tell us how you died. What's up?
What? Oh, no.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you were in that cottage down the ways there.
Then he turns and looks back and goes, oh, that place? Ugh, this is not good for me.
Yeah, sorry.
You were associates with Morna Loss?
Yes. As you look, you can see as you look over this gnome's body that there are just massive pieces torn apart and there are gaps between them. So he's about 5 different pieces, kind of a limb each, and the other 2, they don't quite connect. He hasn't spotted it yet. So there's kind of head, torso split into 4 pieces with limbs hanging in the air. Yeah, I worked with Morna.
We heard there's a demon or something like that in that cottage.
Oh, there's something. Big spike through eye. Oh, very bad.
Oh, yeah.
What happened in there?
Go in there.
Okay.
No,
what,
yeah, we'll think about that.
But what happened in there for you to die?
Wait, I'm dead?
Oh.
He looks down at his
Yeah.
body and goes, "Oh, fuck! Oh, that's very bad! I don't like that at all! Oh, no! Who did this? Oh, how am I here? I just thought everything was great! This is awful! Save me! Send me to heaven! Who brought me here? Who brought me? Make me heaven! I was
brought
not a
you.
good guy, but I'll say sorry for whatever.
Make you heaven?
I want to go to heaven, not here. Look at me!
Oh.
5 pieces! Oh no! I'm thinking about it! And his whole body falls apart and he ends up being 5 pieces on the ground. Oh, damn it!
Maybe try to think about something else. Like
what?
What's your
What
favorite
do I think
food?
about?
What's your favorite food? Your favorite meal? Top.
I
If you can
really
eat anything.
like,
Like all whatever's on the table, no price too high, no ingredients too exotic. What do you
lamb.
like?
I like lamb shank. It's very good. Put it with potatoes. Okay, I'm gonna roll for him.
Oh,
Oh, it's not helping. I'm the lamb now. Think about this bone show. Oh, I'm just a pile of parts.
wait a second. Dungeon
Yes?
Master. Dungeon Master. From the previous realm, I know the Sunblade did not transfer over.
Yep.
But the camping supplies, would they have transferred over since I put them in my sack?
What supplies?
I remember I went to the campgrounds and
Where you
I
found gems and such. Yes, you have gems.
Yes. Okay. Well, I did eat most of a lamb shank, but I still have a little bit of a lamb shank.
Okay.
Very small. It's been there. It's a day old.
Bust it out. Bust it out. What's your plan?
I got a lamb shank. That's my plan.
Oh, great. Can you roll me a persuasion
Okay.
with advantage?
Yes. Nat 20.
Oh.
I would like lamb shank, and his body pieces itself back together, and he walks to you. Give me, please. This is very nice. Maybe this heaven. Ha ha ha. No, it's not. Please send me to heaven.
Okay, here you go. I give it. I guess
Oh,
it's
and it falls to the ground. Shit. I will try again. Hey, nat 20. He's full of lamb. And he stands there and he's gnawing on it. Like he's biting through it with ghost lips, and it's not actually pulling meat away, but he's having a nice time.
Oh, good. Well,
This is
there
much
goes my
better.
lamb shank. Yeah.
Oh, wow, good.
Okay,
So-
so yeah, go
You
ahead,
go,
Nero.
Ty. Well, no, you go first.
Look, walk us
So
through
what happened in there,
Yeah,
man?
You
Yeah.
walked in, you got ripped apart. Tell us what happened.
Well, we did the crowd. Normally, I would be more suspicious, but you brought me back from the dead and have lamb. So, we did the job. We went inside. Someone, I don't know where she went. I think Morna Lost did it. I don't know where she went. But she found a puzzle thing, put together, elaborate puzzle. Out came Spike Man with chains. Very scary. Caught everyone when we were isolated and alone. Kept talking about beyond pleasure, beyond pain, going to drag us down to hell or something, and then hit us with chains, tore us apart into pieces, apparently, and we die. I am not in hell. I don't know what the plan was, but little short monologue, instant death. What?
right.
I don't know. That's what he do.
He Hellraisered you?
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a movie. It's a movie about like pain worshipping Cenobites.
I don't
yeah,
know
I
his name.
I don't think it's important. But just what he said sounds like I heard it in a story.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of just logging that into the old noggin, just in case that's important for later.
Okay,
But,
yeah. Sure.
no, that
Monologue,
sounds-
torn to pieces. I'm not in hell. Don't know why.
Yeah, that sounds really scary. What trinket or artifact did he come from?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Who did it?
Morna.
Oh shit!
You know her?
Met her recently.
Don't trust her. She will open puzzle box, kill you, end up 5 pieces.
A puzzle box? You think?
I don't know.
Okay, you said
Couldn't
puzzle
come
box.
out
though.
of
That was-
box. We stole many boxes. Mention puzzle.
Okay. Did exactly mention the puzzle box as something that you had to definitely get?
No, he just said to take everything out of a warehouse. So we did, and then, oops, everyone died because Morna Lost opened box, puzzle, chain demon, rip you pieces.
Okay.
I was second to die, so I don't have as many details.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Morna made it out alive. Traitor to group.
Did exactly, sorry, I hope this hasn't been answered, but did exactly want this box? Was this part of what he wanted?
I
to
don't
steal
know.
specifically?
I was told to go here. Now I'm dead. Maybe he wants that piece of shit.
Is exactly a big deal in these lands?
Oh, he's a big gangster. You have to watch out for him. Exactly. Very strong, big, lot of gangsters, lot of crimes.
Okay.
All right.
We thought we were on the way up. Got job from big boss. Then corpse.
So the stuff you got from another place and brought here?
Yeah, we stole from Noble. Brought here.
Noble. And the puzzle box was in the stuff you stole or just in this house?
I don't know. I assume stuff stole, but not sure.
Okay.
We got to the house and there was a bunch of extra stuff. Very weird.
Well, that sounds very bad, what you went through. But bad things happen for a reason because there are
What?
bad gods. And he's trying to recall.
What are you saying, New Rogue?
Bad God did this to me.
Evil is easy to do. Go with Ezra. I'm just going to make a sign, which I don't know. I've never made a sign for Ezra, so I'm just going to wave my hand a little bit.
It's usually like a royal wave from British.
Kind of a royal wave with a little, maybe like a snap or two. Yeah.
Like literally hand waving this person.
Yeah.
Okay,
really
can you roll me a religion?
Yes. All right, I get for that one. When I have DM, when I have the dot against my skill, does that mean I get advantage?
That's
No, you add your proficiency.
Love it. Okay, that is going to be 17.
Ooh.
You do your random symbol and with a nat 1 on behalf of the ghosts trying to stay in this world, he goes, What? What are you doing? What have you done? Oh no, my name is What Fresh Hell Is This? And he falls through the floor and you hear screams from hell as he is clearly caught and sent to the place where he belonged.
Whoa!
What was that?
What did you do?
You can do that? That's sweet.
I don't know what's happened. I don't like that.
What are you talking like a robot?
I'm the one. I don't know. I think, was that his time, Del? Did your blood suck him down?
I didn't do anything. I just summoned him like normal.
Okay.
And that's the story of how New Rogue exorcised his first ghost. That's the end of our episode.
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dmitry Taras, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too!
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Alarain Okapi, Madre de Gatos, Mithrian, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia de los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, Alex LaFountain, Mickey Blake, Seth Cambron, Corpse Knight Silver, Adam Mir 101, The Dankler, Anti-Core 7, Lady Destiny Stormbringer, Randall Eberly, the Yes Bud of improvisational comedy, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.